Hey YouTube. So I was just watching one of my favorite YouTubers, Bloodshot Sports, and he asked a great question. Can Fitzmagic win the NFC East? And in that video, he compared Ryan Fitzpatrick to Kurt Warner. And I thought, I love the question, but I don't think that that's a great comparison. I got down in the comments and I told him, I think Brad Johnson is a better comparison. Kurt Warner was always a Hall of Famer. I know he came out of nowhere, but he was a Hall of Famer just waiting for his shot. Ryan Fitzpatrick has been a journeyman his whole career that showed some bright flashes, just like Brad Johnson. Now, Brad Johnson managed to do something that I hope parallels here. Johnson was a journeyman. He bounced all around the league just like Fitzmagic. He was a Washington quarterback. He was a Viking quarterback. And in 2000, he finally got to the Bucs. He went to a Buccaneers team that was Tony Dungy's, where Tony had built up a strong defense. He had Hall of Famer Warren Sapp on the line. He had Hall of Famer Derek Brooks at linebacker. And he had a strong secondary. Any Tony Dungy team has a strong secondary because he was a corner. And, the Dungy Tampa 2. It's named after Tony Dungy's Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Tampa 2. He had a great defense and he had it rolling. But he couldn't quite get over the hump, even with the journeyman that was Brad Johnson. In came in the hotshot new coach, and it was Coach Gruden, and he pushed him over the top. He made Brad Johnson good enough to win a Super Bowl with them, with that hardcore defense carrying them. Now, our team is kind of the flip of that, but the parallels are pretty awesome. First of all, they're both number 14. They're both journeymen. And we're coming from what was supposed to be a hotshot offensive coach in Jay Gruden that didn't work out, but he managed to put in place some really good defensive pieces while he was here. But in comes the defensive-minded former linebacker, Ron Rivera. And he takes it and he adds a couple more pieces. Our defensive line, they had Warren Sapp, but we have just monsters all across it, first rounders all across it. He adds Chase Young to the mix. He goes out and he grabs William Jackson, just this free agency, to make the secondary very strong. He got Cameron Curl late in the draft. The defense is coming together. It's a defense that could almost carry a number 14 journeyman quarterback to a Super Bowl. But I think we're missing one big piece. They had a great player on their team at this position. I think we need it too. I've said it a couple times. I think we're linebackers away, maybe not just one, maybe a few, linebackers away from being a defensive dynasty. Now, in this draft, luckily, there are players that we could go after that fill this need greatly. You got Zaven Collins from Tulsa. We should grab him in the first. You got Jabril Cox we could possibly get. He'll probably be a late second, early third rounder. You got Baron Browning from Ohio State. I think he could do it. Even some converted safeties like Jacoby Stevens and Divine Diablo could help. But what we could do is we go get Fitzmagic's ring just like Tampa did. But we can build on that because our defense is still young. When they finally got everything together, their best defensive lineman had already been in the league for 8 years. So we're still young. So we get a quarterback. It would be awesome if we did like a Lamar Jackson style trade where we don't give away much, just some future seconds and fourths to move back into the end of the first round or the beginning of the second round. And grab a quarterback to learn under Ryan Fitzmagic. And that would be, in my opinion, the best one would be Kellen Mond. Now, that's us taking the extra step that the Buccaneers didn't and making a dynasty. We're all set to do it. The parallels are crazy. Once he brought up that question and I looked at it, I was like, man, they're both number 14. Both Tampa Bay Buccaneers at one point in their career. One won the Super Bowl there. One hopefully will win one here. And then both, Coach Gruden, they won with Gruden. We're coming from Gruden, defensive coach to, it's just crazy. I don't know. I just thought the parallels were crazy. So I made this video, got me a little excited. And I'm thinking, yeah, if we add strong linebackers, we can win. Not just a division, but I think a Super Bowl with Fitzmagic. You might think I'm crazy. Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I love you guys. Peace.